Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. This is something a bit different. As you know, I do like the League of Legends cinematics, and particularly the music they put out. I am still so into KDA. I'm hoping that there's going to be another album. Now, yes, primarily I do gaming. And yes, I could make like another channel for this and I could make another channel for that. I really don't want to. In the same way that I don't really do Twitch and I don't really. I don't want to have all these different channels. I just want to have one channel, one place that you can come to, and if you're interested in the things that I'm interested in. And if you're not, that's cool as well. It doesn't matter. Because I'm still going to enjoy those things. So. But so this today is the call. This was actually from 2022. So, there's going to be people like, oh, you're a bit late. Well, yeah, whatever. I've seen it before, this isn't like a first time reaction or anything like that. Um, as I said, I make videos on YouTube and I also ingest a lot of YouTube. I watch, and things that League of Legends do, I really enjoy watching those. So I was watching people reacting to this. It's something I enjoy, seeing the people that are a bit over the top in their reactions, and you're like, okay. And the people who you can see they're genuinely enjoying it. Seeing somebody genuinely enjoy something, I'm a voyeur by nature. That's kind of my nature, both both in a sexual sense and also in just a general sense. Like I like having a cup of coffee and just watching people and just wondering, what's going on in their minds, and I even used to make up like little conversations and stuff between people and that. Um, I kind of enjoy that. So seeing people enjoy something that it's kind of like when you hear a child laugh, or like a baby like giggle. There's that wholesomeness to it. There's that pureness to it, and I really enjoy that. So I saw people reacting to it, and I thought I would I would like to I would like to do this video. They don't always tend to do well, these, but I don't care because again, this isn't about popularity. It's not even really about me. It's just showing the artistry of incredible animators. The people that make video games, the graphic designers, artists. Just showing the work and the level of detail that they put into everything that they do. And Riot, I mean, as we'll see from this, it's just a trailer to, host in that season of skins, probably. I know KDA was about skins, but the level of detail and the artistry, we have to give props to these people for their dedication and their artistry. And if people say that this isn't art, well, it's not for me to say. I disagree personally, but you decide for yourselves. So let's go to the video and let's press play.
To the fallen, leave me to be with the broken one last time before I go. Hold the last
And as I've seen lots of people say it, but I mean, I do think that it's true. The level of detail in the hand is just incredible. And I mean, look at the eyes, look at the lighting. I mean, this is this is incredible work. Almost looks, real. And I can see a day coming where, you know, there won't be as much of a need for like actual actors. We will have, we'll have this. We'll have animated actors that look, you know, just as good and almost as real. So put a lot of people out of work, but I mean, again, all the ones that give directors a hard time and they don't want to do this and they don't want to do that, and well, this is kind of what happens. You get replaced, and that's not to say that the grievances aren't always justified. Absolutely not. Sometimes, but always. Hmm?
never surrender. Rise up to
Skyrim.
for the glory and the
And anybody who, particularly a lot of these over the top feminists, anybody who says that that gaming is sexist, anybody who doesn't love a strong female, you know, I've got to disagree. She's amazing. She looks amazing. Um, why you wouldn't love this like strong female? Um, you know, it 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 seems like a nonsensical sort of thing to say, really. And yes, of course, there are people that don't like women and again, there are various reasons, and there are women who don't like men. Again, for various reasons. Like, it is what it is. Maybe they've had extremely bad, the, they've had some bad times, they've had some bad situations that they've been in with the opposite sex. I mean, hell, I've had bad situations I've been in with the same gender and the opposite gender, but you can't label everybody with the same brush. And to say that gamers are sexist, well, if it's sexist for me to think that she looks like a badass and she looks great and I'd like to get to know her, well, okay, I guess I'm sexist. But she looks great. They all look great. I mean, even the guys, and yeah, and the light and everything. It's good. It's good. look at the detail, and even in the eyes of the girl and the guy when they were fighting, and like the recognition in her face as she knew that something was coming, and this guy. And the thing that I like about this video that I don't know that I've seen other reaction videos talk about is if you take anything away from this, it's the idea of never giving up. Like when things are tough, and let's face it, at the moment, life is quite tough. But don't give up. Don't back. Don't back down. Give it your all and just try and push through. And that comes from somebody like myself. I've dealt with depression all of my life. Like literally, it's destroyed a lot of my life. Not looking for sympathy. That it would be irrelevant anyway. That there's no point. But I came to a realization of a few years ago, and some changing of some other things in my life. That always looking back and always looking at your mistakes and always looking at negativity, because the world is full of negative if you look for it, but the world is also full of positivity. It's about balance. It's not saying, well, nothing bad exists. No, but it's also not everything is bad either. It's trying to find that balance. And when times are tough, to push through, because it won't last forever. It never does. You, if you've woken up today, this afternoon, this evening, you know, and you don't feel great, that's all right. It's okay. But push through. You'll be all right. It won't last. And then you'll get to a day where you feel better and you'll look back and go, oh, what was that all about? And obviously, I know some things aren't always that simple. Some things may require you, going to a doctor, you know, maybe seeking some help. Yeah, I was in an asylum for a while. I was in like a lockdown thing. I kept escaping, but that's that's a whole other story. And I learned to deal with it myself rather than being in that situation where I was having my rights taken away for a reason, for a good reason. I know that now. At the time, not so much. But yeah, if you take anything away from this video, just when times are hard, push through. You know, you can win out, and it won't last. You can do better. But again, look at the animation. It's great. We've all been there.
For the beat and the broken, for the lost and forsaken, let us never surrender. Now we rise unto the call.
The emotion in her face, like I never sort of saw anybody comment on that either. Really, the emotion in the faces, and like the recognition of the young girl, of what Kaiser, the girl in the purple suit, is going to do, and just that recognition, which can be quite hard to convey within animation. I mean, obviously not for Riot, but they do it extremely well. But yeah, that emotion in the faces, and like recognition, and there just that her raw just frustration and just no. I'm. You're not going to beat me. It's incredible. Obviously, as well. I spend my time watching people watch these videos, so often I miss like a lot of the details. So my reaction isn't fake. I'm actually noticing things. I've got it on the big screen. This is a 32-inch monitor, and I'm sort of seeing details that maybe I hadn't seen before because I'm busy watching the people watching it. So yeah.
For the glory and the fall.
I don't know who that guy is, but he looks pretty cool. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. It's just just a quick one. Although probably my waffling doesn't help with the length. Length. Um, but yeah, I wanted to do this because I wanted to do it. To be honest, a lot of the content that I put out it is pretty selfish. It's stuff that I want to do, whether it does well or it doesn't. I don't care really. I mean, if you like it, you'll watch it, and if you don't, you won't, and that's all there is to it. And I'm okay with that because the thing is, I'm going to watch these anyway. I'm going to play the games anyway, so I'm doing it all anyway. I'm just sharing it with you who might enjoy seeing it as well. And my hope always is that you're like yeah, I like that. I like the look. Oh, pardon. I like the look of that game. Maybe I'll go play it, or maybe I'll go buy it. Or I can play it better than that guy, which is probably pretty fair. I'm not a great gamer, but video games to me are like reading a book. Just like that, I have more control over where I go and what I do. I think I've said this before, so it's just treading old ground, really. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video because League of Legends really do just put out some absolutely smashing videos. Uh, and particularly music videos, and I find them quite inspiring. I'm not a fan of war. I'm just going to state that clearly. I loosely follow Buddhism, not I don't try to force people into it. That's not something I'm into. Whatever religion works for you, that's what you should concentrate on. I was a Catholic before, wasn't working for me. Not saying it wouldn't work for you. It wasn't for me, and I found Buddhism, which kind of helped with the with my mental health. Not it's not a it's not fixed. I probably have whatever this is in me till the day I die, but it's finding ways to manage to do better, to be better. That's all you can ever really do in life. Try to be better and do better, and that's it. And I fall down. I fall flat on my face quite often, and then I pick myself up and dust myself down and try and go again. And that is many people's experience in life. And I think this kind of sums that up. Get knocked down, get back up again. Try again. Okay, it's a failure. Well, alright. Go again. See what else you can do. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope whatever I was whatever I'm saying, maybe something helped you, or you go off and play something, or do better than I do. I'm okay with that. Until the next one, be safe, be well, and I'll see you on the next video, whatever that is. Bye for now.